What is going up, guys? My name is Cameron Brown from Cameron. Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about my least favourite subject at school, because I know a lot of people who watch my videos go to school, and generally there is a few subjects that I think everyone hates, and one of them being religious studies. Now, I hated religious studies in KS3 and KS4, which pretty much means before GCSEs effectively. Where you had to take it, and for some reason I chose ethics and philosophy. But the reason why I chose it is not because I was insane or ran out of options, partially because of that, but mostly because the subject was completely wrongly advertised, and now I'm very triggered. So I'd like to hopefully open you guys' eyes to why you should probably not take ethics and philosophy, okay? Because I hated it, and I thought it was more about sharing your own opinions. For example, if there was an ethical issue of, let's say, murder is wrong, obviously murder is wrong, and I would give my opinion of why murder is wrong, and that's what I thought the subject was about, but it's actually very different. Now, if you're someone from the US, you probably don't do ethics and philosophy because it changes independent of your exam board, and the exam board that I'm on is not available in the USA, which is a good thing because the exam board is shit. Okay, okay, this is amazing. But pretty much I want to discuss about why I hate ethics and philosophy. This is a public service announcement. If anyone is choosing their GCSEs, please take in consideration of what I've said. So ethics and philosophy, for people wondering, it may be a good thing, learning about it. Me and John both take ethics and philosophy. I think we're the only two males who actually took the subject, which is not true, okay? Like, the proportion to male to female is like 1 to 10. Okay, so you know it's a good subject when no men want to take it. Well, that's men. What? Kids. There we go. Let's patronise everyone. That's a great start to the video, Cameron. I really appreciate it. So ethics philosophy is simply, the ethics part is learning about ethical issues. So, for example, terrorism is caused by religion. That could be that could be an ethical issue because it affects a lot of people. Terrorism does, and religion is a big part of people. That would be the ethical issue, and then philosophy is more like, is God real? Bigger questions, pretty much, and combining the two, it's pretty much just about religion. Now, when the subject was advertised in year 9, because how it works in the UK, year 7 to 9, you have to do pretty much every subject, including art, which I don't care. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting triggered here. Art is the least useful subject ever. Like, genuinely, like, at least ethics and philosophy, there's some credibility in it. But seriously, what is the point of art? Like, I bet there's someone watching this video with like an art degree. Oh, I've actually got a master's degree in art, which I spent 12 years working towards. How dare you, you stupid, arrogant prick. Okay, yeah, what the flip? I'm laughing at me, I'm jokes, Jesus Christ. Okay, so ethics and philosophy, Let's talk about why it's such a bad subject. So when it was advertised to me in year 9, because you do your options in the UK in year 9, and then you do the options between year 10 and 11, and pretty much GCSEs obviously are a more formal qualification, because, for example, with me in music, it doesn't matter what the flip I got all the way up to year 9, it's totally useless. It's literally useless. So all them hours that I spend doing music, 1 hour a week, for 3 years in secondary school, completely useless. What's the point? I don't even know. This isn't an argument about the school system. A little bit, but not 100%, okay? Promise. Please, teachers watching this video is mostly a joke. Please don't kick me out of school. Thanks, appreciate it. Firstly, I'd like to say I'm not actually bad at ethics and philosophy. I've seen videos of people going, guys, my least favourite is maths. Maths is the worst subject ever. Mostly because maths, I think, is a useless subject. And then someone in the comments is like, what grade did you get in maths? And they're like, I got a grade D in maths, which is not my fault, I promise. Like, that's not why I hate ethics and philosophy. A lot of people hate subjects just because they're bad at them. I think that's a little bit unfair. But with ethics and philosophy, I think I should be able to get at least a B, and probably more likely an A, which is really good. But the problem is with ethics and philosophy is it's just useless. Like, it's not useless as in an employer probably will look for it. I mean, I can understand other religions, I can interpret their views, mostly just argue about them, but I can still interpret their views. Please employ me, okay? Thank you, McDonald's. I need a new job, okay? Jesus Christ. So when I was thinking about choosing it in year 9, they had these workshops where they would show off every subject and what it's like, and all the other subjects like maths and English were very much the same. But then you have ethics and philosophy, which is completely different to religious education, apparently. Now, I hated religious education. Like, I'm not going to lie, I hate religion, okay? This is the thing with ethics and philosophy. It makes you go from a very respectful individual of different religion and cultures all the way to this monster. Like, you hate all religion, you hate all people. It's not the best, okay? It's just so bad. So when I chose it, in the workshop they were like, okay, you're going to be able to share your own opinion. There'll be loads of debates. We're going to be looking at a lot of different variety of different religions and different people. So, and then I went into it, the first lesson of ethics and philosophy. It's genuinely the most disappointing thing I ever chose. You pretty much learn about loads of different ethical issues, some examples, put them on screen camera and editing this big video, big vid. Pretty much they teach you what they are, which is pretty interesting. And then you learn Christian quotes. A lot of Christian quotes.
No, God, no!
Like, literally, the subject is memorizing the Bible just so you can write about their agenda, okay? Which is so dumb. Okay, it's like saying, what's your opinion on murder? I am a Christian. I personally think murder is wrong. But in the Bible it says, murder is okay, lol, if you didn't mean to do it. Okay, it's so dumb. Pretty much, let's go through what the actual subject is. So, for example, the first thing is, it's all about my opinion. The exam, you have 4 exams, which are all 24 mark each, okay? And out of the 24 marks of each paper, they're exactly the same structure. Guess how many marks you get for your own opinion?
I'm gay.
Pick the wrong house, fool!
2 marks is your own opinion. 2 marks is your own opinion. Out of 24 marks, that's a 12th of the marks is your opinion, which is pretty much the only reason why I chose the subject, which was to talk and argue with other people, and I'm getting 2 marks for it. What's the point? I don't even know. Furthermore, your own opinion is not your own opinion. It's like saying, I personally disagree with the death penalty because this geezer says he doesn't agree with the death penalty. That's it. That's your 2 marks. Okay, done. Okay? It's so dumb. Like, you don't have your own opinion in it. And then the teacher. Okay, right. I don't really want to, I don't really want to criticize someone because I know, people from my school watch my videos. So let's hope they don't tell her. She's like the most biased teacher ever. She spends like 40 minutes 50 minutes talking about the Christian views, okay? And then like 5 minutes for the atheist views. It's seriously amusing. Like, I genuinely think I'm trying to be converted during an ethics and philosophy lesson. I come in, I'm like, oh, hello, miss. At the end of it, she's just there going, please support the Bible right now, otherwise you'll go to hell and die. And like, the thing that you learn with ethics and philosophy is the fact that religion is just... it's just depressing. Like, religion, it's just awful. Like, it's honestly, like, with ethics and philosophy, it's just a terrible... Like, I don't want to be too mean, because I know ethics, I'll do well in the subject, I don't really want to slam something I'm good at. You've got to realise that you need to know what the flip you're choosing, and not be like me, and like, oh yeah, religious education was goddamn awful, but they say ethics and philosophy is completely different, and thus, I will choose that subject. It's seriously very depressing. And may I just say, the biggest problem with the subject is the amount of stuff you have to write is absurd. Like, I swear, like, the exams you have, like the miniature exams that are 24 mark that I talked about earlier, you have 20, I think it's 25, 30 minutes to do that. That's like 2 sides in 30 minutes. Now, that doesn't even sound that much. It's a lot, but it doesn't sound absurd. But then you have to memorize quotes. You have to memorize like 6 Bible quotes per topic. I swear there's like 20 topics in the whole of ethics and philosophy. It's a lot. Okay, they do cross, like, reference and stuff, like, you shall not kill. I think I've used that for every single topic. Like, one of them's like, does God exist? You shall not kill. Pretty much that's why I don't like ethics and philosophy. So for anyone who's thinking about choosing ethics and philosophy, please do revision. Please do revision of what subject you should choose. It's funny because I honestly spent like 2 minutes choosing my GCSEs. It's really sad. I mean, I'm gonna do well in it because obviously I do care about my education and stuff, but I'm going to regret doing well in it because I regret choosing it. God dang it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. What a great video. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, subscribe. Goodbye. I think John's made a new video. So if you want to watch it, it's up there. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm very desperate, okay? Anyone who is new to the channel, please subscribe.